This is Rick, TRC. Every Tuesday on my show, Afternoons with Lone Star from 3 to 7, I play back-to-back classic rock hits. That's right. I like to call it a 2 for Tuesday or a 3 for whatever it is you'd like. Call the request line 936-647-3776 or message me on Facebook, Afternoons with Lone Star, make a music request. That's right, you can do it. Here's what else. Go over to our website, irlonestar.com. Get the app on your phone. It's easy. You'll like it.
You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC Conroe and worldwide on the irlonestar.com.
Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town.
All right, Mornings at Lone Star, irlonestar.com. It is 9:50 here, and it is the 28th of May. Welcome back to Mornings with Lone Star, broadcasting live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Hanging out in the studio with my best bud, former director.
Still director. Put that mic on. The once and future director.
Yeah. We got Sean K. Thompson in the studio.
Dick!
How you doing, man?
I missed you, man.
Yeah, I missed you too. It's been busy.
Yeah, a lot of things have been happening. You're working at a bowling alley now?
Yeah.
I'm not directing Happy Days anymore?
Yeah. You know, when I told people about me working, they're like, oh, what happened to the radio station? And I'm like, do you think that's a career? Is that a lateral move, you think? No, it's just for fun. And I try to explain that to people.
Fun and perks. I mean, the perks alone is paying for itself.
Oh,
for
yeah.
you. So how do I get in on that gig?
You just got to be handy with your hands.
Well, I'm out then.
But we want to say we're back, and it's fun. And the second studio is almost done, and the AC is somewhat improved.
It's getting there. I can feel air blowing. Now, whether or not it's cool air is
we'll see.
Negotiation.
We'll see. But who's our special guest today?
We got Mary Jobe in the studio with us today.
Hey, Mary.
Yeah, she's with American Stand United.
Okay.
Been with us before. They do some amazing stuff around the town, but she's got a couple of things to talk about. First, coming up, we got the Montgomery County Summer Safety Exhibit, which is really cool. And that's annual. How many years has that been going on now? Quite a while.
The Summer Safety Exhibit, this is the first one.
Oh, I could have sworn
You're thinking police rallies.
That's it. Okay, and we also
This is different.
So this is the inaugural, and then also in a couple of weeks after that, on the 15th, it's the inaugural first responder softball tournament. So we're going to talk about both of them. But first, welcome to the studio, Mary.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
So let's talk about the Summer Safety Exhibit, because this is one of those things where, like, all the cops are showing up. Right? It's going to be the safest park in the universe.
Yes. So Conroe ISD Police Department, along with Shenandoah Police Department, have put this together, came together and said, hey, let's do a huge event that the community can come out, kids can come out, we can let them know what we do. One of the chiefs joked and said, well, everyone likes firefighters, so we kind of want to change that image so that kids like police too, and they can kind of see that we're there to help you. We don't just pull people over and write tickets. You know, we have all different agencies, so I mean, there's K9s coming, crime scene. They've got life flight, military units.
I'm seeing the list. The SWAT vehicles, the Jaws of Life demonstration, the K9 unit demonstrations.
So it's gonna be a huge event, and actually, some of the demonstrations we've been working on putting the schedule together. But the Jaws of Life demonstration, I mean, you're not going to see that unless you're at a tragedy, and you know you don't want to be there. So I'd rather see it in a good area, good place to see it at. But Conroe ISD is going to do a couple K9 demonstrations with a couple of their dogs, Bronco and Fila. And then Safe to Save's going to be present as well, give a little presentation. Precinct 3, Montgomery County Constable's Office has a robo dog. I don't know the details of that, but it is 1 in 3 in the nation. So they'll have that and kind of demonstrate how the dog finds things. So
is it like a bomb or drug sniffer or something?
I believe so. I remember something about glue. I don't know the details. Don't quote me on it, but that should be really interesting because you never see a robot dog. I mean,
well, for no other reason, folks come out to see the robo dog. So, Mary, what is the bottom line purpose of this summer safety exhibit?
The purpose of this is for the community to see all the agencies come together and what they do in our communities that we don't see up front and close. You know, a lot of this is behind closed doors, the different agencies and what they're professionals at. So it's really letting them see what we're doing, not me, what they're doing.
No, it seems to be. I mean, we've always had cop shows and first responder shows on TV. You know, when I was a kid, we had one called Emergency, which I loved. And, but there seems to be another increase recently, like more public attention's being put on our first responders, our law enforcement, and in a positive light.
Yes.
You know, I think about maybe 10 years ago as one of those, the Shield, everyone was bad and corrupt.
Yeah.
But there seems to be a resurgence of the good aspects of first responding and law enforcement. But once again, Hollywood kind of throws in, I'm going to compress your chest 5 times and suddenly you're back alive again.
Yeah.
So do you think an exhibit like this really helps people? I think like TV shows can hook someone in, but something like this exhibit can actually help people if they want to support their law enforcement more, join them.
Yeah, they understand it more, I think. You know, there's a lot of, it's a lot that they do. The first responders, man, I don't know how they do it. That's why I'm like, I'll go around and support you guys and get everyone to show up. But some of these agencies that are coming out, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office has quite a few. They're one of the larger agencies in the county, but they've got, their crisis negotiation team, CSI, their Homeland Security, SWAT. They have a livestock mounted patrol division, so they'll be bringing their horses out. The traffic division, which is their motors unit, the motorcycles, crime prevention. And then, you just never know who's going to show up.
It sounds like a whole bunch of different people and covering every aspect. Because like you said, you've got to have like I know that, is it precinct 1 constable's office handles Lake Conroe.
Yep.
So all the boat issues on that. You've got them, you got the dogs, you got crisis hostage negotiations, SWAT. Every aspect seems to be covered.
High water rescue. There's a huge vehicle. I think it's like a 28-foot long. Fire department has it. Woodlands Fire. Command centers. I had no idea that law enforcement or first responders had these huge command centers. I think there's like 5 or 6 coming,
and there will be vendor booths there, right? Too.
Yeah, there's only a few vendors. So Getting Sauce Cookers is cooking all the barbecue, and then proceeds from that.
Wait, barbecue?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's called burying the lead. You would have had me at barbecue, so.
So they're coming out. They're going to cook barbecue for the public, and all the proceeds will be donated to American State United. So we're very thankful for that. And then a couple places, when I call places to kind of help out, a few are, a little hesitant and, we can give you a discount. And me, I'm like, no, you're going to donate. This is an event to educate youth and our future generations. Like, this needs to be put on. So Heritage Sanitation, I called them and they, no hesitation at all. Like, yeah, we'll be there. We'll bring restrooms and all that sort of thing. Don't worry about it. Same with Conroe Golf Cars. I was thinking, okay, this parking lot is absolutely huge. You've got guys in uniform. If we need to get one from point A to point B, they're not going to jump in their SWAT vehicle and drive all the way around, So they donated a couple UTVs for us to use. And then BJ's Brewhouse, I called them and they said, heck yeah, we'll feed 200 first responders and active military that are there, military personnel. So those guys don't have to worry about, buying stuff. And
well-deserved, as I say many times. Anyone that runs into a building I'm running away from, they deserve extra stuff. So let's talk about American Stand United, not 501c3 nonprofit. How did they get set up and why did they get set up?
So we started July of 2016, so almost 3 years. It's when we lost the officers in Dallas. And I had told my husband, he works for the sheriff's office, and I said, well, I'm going to go down to the print shop and get some logos printed. I'd come up with the ASU logo and just donate the money to the PD. Well, then 3 hours later, he calls me. He's like, where are you at? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just left city and we're doing a police rally. So we're doing that in 2 weeks. So that's kind of where it all began. We raised $9,000.
Nice.
And instead of donating it directly to the police departments and the constable's office, we actually went and purchased equipment for the individual officers. And so the community doing this, we're donating it to the individual officers. So it's their items. It's a thank you essentially from the community. So we were able to purchase equipment for 38 officers, active shooter go bags, high-end medic kits, extra magazine rifles, so rifle magazines. And then from there, we've had rallies throughout the county. Montgomery PD, we gave them all gift cards out to Texas Top Cop Shop, kind of, hey, here's some money to figure out what you need. because it's really hard to find out from each individual officer. Some might need a new pair of boots. Some might need a new gun. Some might need a vest. You just never know. Each agency is so different in what they fund. So we do the police rallies. Now we're doing them once a year. We were doing more than that, but we're just going to do one big party a year. Now, this past year in September, we started the inaugural Law Enforcement Appreciation Banquet. And so we had 300 officers and a +1. And it's just a big party. We did awards and had a dance party and food. And it was black tie formal. So everyone pulled up in their limo and fancy. And they had a great time. They just let loose and have a good time. So if anyone has a location that will hold 300, give me a call.
Yeah, and how would they get in touch with you guys at American Stand United?
Best way is Facebook, American Stand United, or our email is info@americansstandunited.net. That's the easiest way.
Okay, pay attention, people. There's .net.
.net.
Don't send it to the wrong people by accident. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad that organization's there to be helping out, because it's sad that there's a cop that needs a vest or needs a boot that's not provided for by their own entity.
Well, then there's a lot that citizens don't know. There's a lot of equipment that is needed not only to help protect them, but help protect citizens' lives. So they have a hard enough time doing their job, and it's like one less thing for them to worry about or stress about, and putting them also having these events around the community in a positive environment that they're seeing that, hey, people really do care about us and appreciate us. So that's huge too, to have these events.
So the Montgomery County Summer Safety Exhibit is happening pretty soon, Saturday, June the 1st.
Yep.
From 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's going to be at but not inside the Woodforest Stadium. Did
Correct.
I hear that right?
You heard that correct.
Okay, so that's right there on 19115 David Memorial Drive, just kitty corner from 45 and Research Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I put all the information, by the way, in the description on our live broadcast stuff.
Cool.
You rock.
Dick rocks because he's got that going. But this is hosted by Shenandoah and Commonwealth Police Department, so I guess this could be the one day out of the entire year you can actually speed through Shenandoah. Just joking. Don't do it. Don't do it. They'll still be there for you. So that's on the 1st, but now 2 weeks after that, you got something else. You guys just aren't slowing down. Talk to me what's happening on the 15th.
So we have the inaugural first responders softball tournament. We really got into softball last year. It's just a way that law enforcement can get together, kind of BS a little bit, and play ball. So the requirement that we have for the guys on the team is that they have to come to one practice a month at least. We have practice every week on Monday. And Scrapyard Sports is our sponsor for our practice. So thank you to them for letting the guys come out and play. And they're super flexible and pretty much let them do whatever they want, which is good. But so we put together this first responder softball tournament just to get people out, other first responders to play, have a good time. We'll have awards, first, second, third place. Then we'll have a home run derby. And so American State United started their own softball team last year. It's called MoCo 5-0. So right now we have about 20 players on the team, but yeah, it's going to be a fun time. And then our Kids for Cops group will be there during the lunch break. We're going to have youth play softball with local first responders as well. So any kids that are interested, have your parents shoot us an email. We'll send over the sign up link.
So this is like for the whole family to show up.
It's a family event, come out, have fun. We'll have vendors there.
I see you're going to have like face painting and kids activities and concessions. I'm presuming hot dogs and snow cones.
Yeah,
okay,
all that.
That's all you need.
Yep, snow cones are run by our twin girls, part of our Kids for Cops program, and so they come out and do that, and it's just a great way for the kids to get involved and volunteer. So
you're looking for people to watch it, but are you open for teams?
We're still open for teams. Okay. We're maxing out at 12. I think right now we're about at 8. So
it's going fast.
It's going quick.
So if someone has a team that they want to throw together, now do they need to be a first responder team, or can like Dick and I throw a Bad News Bears together?
Has to be first responder. We will check everyone's IDs at registration just to confirm.
Dick, we need to find a first responder somewhere to sponsor us.
So you only need one person?
You have to be a first responder to play.
Oh, to play. Oh, yeah. So not just like.
Yeah. Sorry.
What if I'm certified in CPR? Does that count?
You have to have TCOL license.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, then we'll go and watch it. Watch these real men and women play that we can't. But so there's an entry fee, but you got any team signing up, they get a 2-game guarantee.
Yep.
So no matter what, you guys won't be
few
wasting
games.
any money. Not only is it going to a good cause, but you also get to play at least a couple of games. And again, the funds are benefiting American Stand United,
Correct.
which you guys seem like you just turn around
We
and
turn around
give
and
it right back.
Yep.
That's awesome to hear. So that's Saturday, June 15th, 8 a.m. Where's it happening at?
That is at Carl Barton Junior Park in Conroe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right off
Right around the corner.
336, right? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so you got June covered. Are you going to take a breather after that? Or you got
July, I don't have anything planned.
Well,
No.
a little rest.
Into June, we got a Kids for Cops. It's called Cones with Cops. So kids come out and have snow cones. That's happening over in spring.
Oh, cool.
My side of the town over at the Falls of Imperial Oaks. So we do that out there every year. And then we're working on the banquet. So that's set for September. We're just working on a venue. I've been wheeling and dealing trying to get that, but nothing yet.
So you
Which
guys
we keep
aren't
that on the
slowing
down
down.
low anyways.
Right.
No, we don't slow down.
Well, wonderful. That's great. Great to hear. So let's just remind people first on June the 1st from 9 to 2 at the Wood Forest Bank Stadium, we got the Montgomery County Summer Safety Exhibit, and you got lots of different agencies there, law enforcement, first responders, there'd be demonstrations from the Jaws of Life and K9, SWAT vehicles, helicopter. I want in on that. And then 2 weeks later on the 15th, the inaugural first responder softball tournament. Everything benefiting American Stand United. Go to americanstandunited.net or send an email, info@americanstandunited.net. Mary, it's
Thank
great
you.
to have you in the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate your patience with us while Dick figured out what the heck was wrong with our
Hey, it's
equipment.
fine. Like I
Hey, I
said-
feel cold air blowing though.
Yeah, I told you it's,
That's
gonna,
nice.
it's coming.
It's nice.
It's coming. You're listening to Mornings Lone Star, irlonestar.com, and I think we got to go, don't we?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think you have to take care of something.
yeah,
but
it's already after 10.
yeah, so unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties this morning, but we'll be back sooner than later. If you're interested in being a guest on the show, let us know at mwls@irlonestar.com or visit us on Facebook or other social media. We'll see you guys later.
You know that chick that